Hi everyone, we are here with the Game Pass news for the next 2 weeks, and I have to say I am really impressed with the games coming. We have a major yearly title, a release of a well thought of franchise, and a game that is my game of the year so far. Starting with today, and the Legend of Tianding is available right now on Game Pass across console, PC, and cloud. This is a side-scrolling action game with some precision platforming. The game focuses on Vang Tianding, who is a Taiwanese folk hero. Also coming today for PC are two Telltale Walking Dead games in The Walking Dead: A New Frontier and The Walking Dead Mission. These games are more focused on the story and the choices you make within the game. They also have some easy achievements if you're looking at achievements. If this going to PC has got you wanting to play the games, along with the first two seasons of The Walking Dead, they are already on Game Pass for console and cloud. Next up is Ghost Song, and that is coming on Thursday the 3rd of November. I remember hearing about this game back in 2014. Since that date, it has switched to a different engine and had some graphical upgrades. This is a Metroidvania, and it looks like it's going to have some real great atmosphere in the game. The aesthetic of this game is absolutely top notch, and it is one I'll be playing this weekend. Without question, the big game in this list is Football Manager, and it is going to be everything: PC, console, and the cloud on November the 8th. Just to be clear, technically this is two versions of Football Manager, as they've split up the console version and the PC into two distinct games. The PC version is the one you will know and maybe love or hate. The console version is a slimmed down version, but generally it's the same game. The xCloud version of the game will be the console version. The Football Manager franchise has been around for decades now, and my time with the game started way back in 1995 when it was called Championship Manager. I started with the second iteration of the game. Football Manager, if it gets its claws into you, you can become addicted to the game, and it becomes a way of life. We have seen a lot of people take it to extremes, like putting suits on for cup finals and more. If you're looking to start with it, start with the console edition, as the PC version can be a little overwhelming, as there are a lot of options and tweaks you can do as you control your club. With what all has gone on this year in football, you have a number of fun clubs you can take control of. Do you go for Newcastle and have an endless amount of money? Do you rebuild Barcelona? Or do you do what I do, make your own club and bring them up in the lowest tiers of football? Also coming on the 8th is Return to Monkey Island, and it's going to console, PC and cloud. This only came out in September on Switch and PC and has had really good scores, and it is sitting at an 86 Metacritic. So as the Switch exclusivity ends, we see it hit Game Pass. Return to Monkey Island, just like the title says, is just a return to that well-loved franchise. Ron Gilbert is back in charge of the game, and this is a point-and-click adventure. For me, this is putting on the nostalgic strings. On November 10th, my game of the year makes its console debut. Vampire Survivors comes to Xbox. This game is a phenomenon. It has launched a new genre of games. It's changed pricing for games on Steam, coming in at a price of coffee. It is arguably the Steam Deck's star game. So what is Vampire Survivors? It has been called a reverse bullet hell. You face ever-increasing amounts of enemies for up to 30 minutes. You build your character up by upgrading weapons that automatically fire out. These weapons then can evolve to do devastating amounts of damage. Some of the combinations of weapons and abilities just work so well together. This game is such a simple concept, but it just works so well. With the achievements, if they bring the same achievements across there is always going to be something to unlock and to chase for, as this is a roguelike of sorts. After each run, you can spend money to level up certain things like your starting health, pick up range, and things like that. This game is well worth checking out, and if there's demand, we will put up a strategy guide. The game is already available on PC Game Pass, and at this stage it has not been confirmed that it is coming to the cloud. On November 15th, we get 2 games hitting Game Pass on day 1. The first of which is Pentiment. This is an Xbox exclusive and is made by Obsidian. This is a narrative adventure. As you can see in the trailer, I don't think it's going to be for everybody's taste. However, I do like that Xbox are giving free rein to their studio to do things a little different. The other game is Sommerville. If the art style and art direction look similar, this is because this game is from the developer called Jump Ship, whose co-founder Dino Patti also co-founded Playdead. We have seen the jump in from Limbo to Inside, and this seems to have a similar level of jump. I am really excited to play this. There are a number of games leaving Game Pass in the next 2 weeks. Last year's Football Manager 2022 across everything is leaving as the new one arrives. This is standard sort of practice. Leaving on November 15th are Art of Rally, Fae Tactics, Next Space Rebel, One Step for Maiden, and Superland. So, with all that, what do you think of this Game Pass news? Let us know down below.